Hey, a few weeks ago we were graced by a pregnant feral cat who moved into our pantry and decided to have 3 calico kittens, little wild tigers. And I've been watching and observing these little guys, girls, for a few weeks now as they have developed. And one of the things that I've noticed, and I've always noticed this about cats, but especially kittens, they love to climb curtains. And when a cat climbs curtains, if they get stuck, which they always do, they don't pull their claws out or unhook. They try to tear through, and they will shred your curtains. Well, today I got stuck in the curtains. It was a rough day, and something triggered me pretty badly, and immediately I went off into doomsday scenarios and tried to tear through the curtains. Because what often happens in life is that we're climbing up some challenging terrain and we get stuck and we get scared and we freak out. And instead of unhooking, we try to tear through it. This is the natural wiring of the brain and the natural wiring of a young kitten. We have kitten mind. And someone or something triggers us, and instead of just stepping back and getting perspective and not becoming emotionally engaged, we start tearing through it. We start placing blame. We start yelling. We start getting emotional. We start coming up with all kinds of stories about how this is the end of the world, the end of our life, the end of our relationship, the end of this, that, or the other, and how just everything is out to get us. And whatever the story may be that we make up, we make them up. We keep tearing through it. We keep ripping those curtains. We keep shredding our life. We keep shredding our relationships, shredding our dreams, whatever it might be. Rather than just saying, ooh, I'm stuck. Oh, yep, there it goes. There goes the mind. Let's unhook. Okay, better now. So today, I got hooked and I started to shred, and I caught myself really quickly. So what I have developed as tools to deal with this are, number one, get out of the environment that you're in. Get out. I got out of the house. I got in the car. I got out of town. I'm now in Williamstown, Massachusetts, over the border, and doing a trail run at the Clark Art Institute. The second step is to change your physiology, because there's a certain brain chemistry going on right now. There's a certain process that has hijacked your body, hijacked your mind, hijacked your neurochemistry. So change your physiology. How am I doing that? I'm running. I'm doing a trail run. And I've got this beautiful breeze hitting me in the face right now, and it's full of the scents of all the flowers and cow patties. And I'm moving my body, which means there's a new chemistry taking over. My body's like, okay, new situation, new type of chemistry, new type of activity, let's switch gears. So within a few minutes of running, the cortisol, the adrenaline, they're starting to disappear, and whatever other neurotransmitters are hijacking me, they start to disappear, and I start to get into the run, I start to relax, and I start to unhook, and there's the sun. So, whenever you find yourself stuck in the curtains, rather than thinking that it's curtains for you, change where you are and change your physiology so that you can unhook. Because meditating, for me, okay, be present, unhook, be present, unhook, is not only really frustrating, but the end result is I've now spent 20 minutes to an hour just beating myself up, and then realizing that I'm beating myself up and unhooking from that. But the hooks are there because I'm in the same place and I've got the same physiology. So you've got to change where you are and change what you are. Change the chemicals, change your movement, change your body. That's the only thing that's ever worked for me. If I had stayed home and tried to meditate through it, I would still be stuck in the curtains, and I'd be unhooking and hooking and unhooking and hooking and just going through that process all day. And then there'd be more triggers because I'd be in the same spot around the same people. So those triggers would be there, and I'd just be stuck. And it would be curtains for me. So I got out of town and I got running. Change your geography and change your physiology. and before you know it, you're unhooked, and your day is better, and you can think clearly. And if a solution needs to be created, I'm much more likely to create it out here in a relaxed, unhooked state. And my curtains will be intact, and so will my life. Okay? So, kittens are cute, but don't act like one when you're stuck in the curtains. Unhook.